Hey, Shauna, female fat loss over 40 expert, and today I want to talk about your calves. Calves tend to be a little bit neglected, and a lot of women forget that shapely legs begin from the knee down. And lots of times when we're dressing for work, that's what's visible. So we want to shape and tone the muscles below the knees. There are two main muscles below the knees, the gastrocnemius and the soleus. That would be two. And so I want to talk first of all about stretching those calves. For one, ladies that wear high heels tend to get a little bit tight through the calves. And so your first thing that I want you to do before you start training your calves is just start to loosen up those muscles. My favorite way to stretch the calf is getting onto a step. A handle or a banister is always helpful. Drop your get your toes to the end of the bench, and then just ease your heels down so that you're getting a stretch through that Achilles tendon. The Achilles tendon is the thick tendon that runs from the back of the ankle under the foot. So really important to stretch those calves out, those Achilles tendons out, especially when you come home from work and you've been wearing high heels, or when you've been out at night. Whenever you're wearing high heels, as soon as you take those heels off, go to a step and then just slowly lower those heels. I don't wear heels very much, so I have pretty flexible Achilles tendons and calf muscles. You might find that you can barely get your heels down past parallel. Now, a straight leg stretch is going to get you stretching the gastrocnemius. The soleus is the smaller muscle that runs underneath the gastrocnemius, and the only way to stretch the soleus muscle is to bend at the knee. So you could do the same stretch and bend the knees. I like to do one at a time for this one. So I drop that heel down and bend the knee. You're going to feel a slightly different stretch, and that is the soleus muscle. So you're going to do that on both sides every time you take those high heels off. Bend that knee, and you're going to feel that soleus stretch. All right? So those are my two favorite stretches for the calf muscles. Now I'm going to give you a couple ways to train those calf muscles. You can do it again on a step. You can do it weighted and unweighted. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exercises unweighted but easily weighted. You're just going to grab your dumbbells. All right? So first of all, if you're new to any kind of calf training, you always want to start without a load. So we're going to do unweighted with just body weight. We're going to have our toes facing forward. I'm using this banister for balance, and you might feel a bit more secure that you can get a deeper stretch when you're using that banister. And I'm just dropping the heels down, getting as deep as I can, and coming up on the toes. So I might do 10 to 20 reps in this position. Then without stopping, I'm going to turn my toes out, drop those heels down, and continue. So I'm going to be hitting different angles of that calf muscle, 10 to 20 reps. Then I'm going to turn my toes in. I'm going to do like a pigeon toe calf raise, and 10 to 20 reps. I'm going to try and do all three angles without a rest, okay? After I've done 10 to 20 reps at each angle, I can rest. And now a second way to train those calves, this is where I would feel more comfortable with the dumbbells, is banister on one side, dumbbells in the other. And I'm going to do, first of all, you're not going to do dumbbells because we're putting all our weight on one foot. So once you find that that is fairly easy for you, that's when you can weight it. And I'm going to just do one foot at a time. And again, toe forward, toe to the side, like toes out, and toes facing in. Obviously, I'm going to do it on the other side. Whenever you're done your calf training, again, slow and gentle stretching with the heels just hanging off the edge of the step, and you're really going to stretch out those calves. You'll have more ankle stability and flexibility, and things like that. Like this calf training is great balance work, and when you're getting out of your car on an icy road, or if you tend to slip, that ankle stability and knee stability is really helpful for you. All right, so there's training for your lower legs. That's gonna give you awesome legs in that pencil skirt or any skirt that you're wearing. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, check the link below for more videos and cool content.